Yeah. Forex vibes. Money Monday. Beat. Better experience. Understatement. And we locked in with the top. Moin, Essan. Let's go. Money Monday. We're stacking that pay. Trading Tuesday. We're finding our way. Winning Wednesday. Yeah, we celebrate. Tough Thursday, but we still elevate. Fuck Friday, market closing, we don't cry. Social Saturday, we outside, feel alive. Sunday meditation, clear mind, no stress. Forex community, we're blessed. We're blessed. Yeah, that's the team we trust. Better experience, man, that's an understatement, no bluff. Yeah. Charts on the screen, got the glow in the night. Candles moving fast, but my vision is right. Yeah, I'm watching that go. When it breaks that zone, I'm freezing. So cold, we don't chase, we wait for the sign. Patience in my soul, yeah, the timing is mine. Stop lost in place, no emotions involved. Every loss is a lesson, every problem gets solved. We're a community, we don't trade alone. Different countries, but we share one tone. If you lose, it's cool, we learn it again. Take the L out the lesson, now it's earned, my friend. And we follow the leaders, yeah, we moving so clean. More than that sign, that's the top of the scene. They show us the mindset, they show us the way. So we level up daily, no time to delay. Money Monday, we're stacking that pay. Trading Tuesday, we're finding our way. Winning Wednesday, we celebrate. Tough Thursday, but we still elevate. Yeah. Fuck Friday, market closing, we don't cry. Social Saturday, we outside, feel alive. Sunday meditation, clear mind, no stress. Forex community, we're blessed. Yeah, that's the team we trust. Kiwi and steak in the morning, no cap. Fuel for the market, we don't ever slack. London session open, yeah, we ready to strike. New York comes in and the candles ignite. Gold moving crazy, but I'm calm in my seat. I don't need a hype, I just follow the beat. Support and resistance, that's my daily religion. When price starts to talk, I listen with precision. We got traders who win, yeah, we built like that. From drawdowns to glory, we bounce right back. No fake flex, we're real with the pain. We remove the L, now we earn from the game. Shout out, yeah, we locked in tight. Guidance and vision got my mindset right. Better experience, now that's way too light. It's bigger than trading, it's a whole new life. Pointing that sign, yeah, they leading the way. They taught us discipline, they taught us be brave. So we stay on the charts, but we keep it divine. Clear mind, strong heart, yeah, the future is mine. If I fall, I learn. If I lose, I return. Community strong, we don't break, we don't burn. Every red day, got a blessing inside. And every green day, feels like we can fly. Money Monday, we're stacking that pay. Trading Tuesday, we're finding our way. Winning Wednesday, yeah, we celebrate. Tough Thursday, but we still elevate. Yeah. Fuck Friday, market closing, we don't cry. Social Saturday, we outside, feel alive. Sunday meditation, clear mind, no stress. Forex community, we're blessed. Screaming loud, let the whole world see. Better experience, understatement. Speak. Exhaust deep, gold on my mind. Kiwi and steak, morning grind. Remove the L, earn together. Moin, Essan, top forever. Beat. Yeah. Forex vibes. Money Monday. Better.
All right. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Are you awake? Nice to see everyone. I've missed you yesterday, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what my immune system is doing these days. Because I believe, have you ever felt like when you're getting really excited, your body is turning like different, and it's like it's just cleaning out all the bad stuff. And I believe that is what's happening right now. I go to Barcelona tomorrow with the team. I know there's a lot of people who coming to the Dare to Dream event, and I've been there once before, and that was totally my breakthrough. If we look into network marketing, totally a breakthrough. I remember I went there in Dubai. My highest rank there was a sapphire rank, which was $1,500, and just for the tickets and the airplane and going there, I didn't had any more money. But when I came home, I went from sapphire to emerald like instantly because I got that big breakthrough. So that's why I'm so excited for this event as well. Type a number 7 if some of you are coming there. Maybe we're gonna see each other in Barcelona. Shireen, that's lovely. Shireen, I know that, and I know that you're so excited. Yeah, I can't wait to share that excitement. Only Shireen. We should be much more people there, guys. We should be much more people. But guys, let me see where you're tuning in from. Type in the city name, guys. That's much more funny. Live stream, unfortunately, but that's still nice, Tommy. That's still nice, bro. Type in. Oh, that's a new one. Anna is from Udolano, Poland. That's a new one. I haven't seen that city before. Udolano, Poland, Warsaw, Wrocław, Salzburg, Ostrów, Wilp. Ostrów Wilp. I can't spell that. We have Buk, we have Viljandi, that's Estonia. We have Lavik, Norway, Bielsko-Biala, Bergen, Diekovisna. Crazy. Buder. Oh, what is these city names? They are crazy. Rzeszów, Poland, Almint, Munich, Gdynia, Bern, Tyrone, Bielsko, London, Hafurt, Hafurt. Yeah, that must be right. Lithuania, Lingen, Berlin. All right, guys. I'm getting better and better. I know one day I can speak Polish as well. I know that for sure. Okay, and we have the last one here. We have Bielystok, Hasfurt. Okay, Austria. Nice, guys. Nice. So have you I know that I was not able to do anything yesterday, but did you take any trades, guys, yourself? That's what I love to see. Please type it in the chat if you did some trades yourself. Let me know, guys. Yesterday, Monday. Yes, some people did. Awesome. Awesome. And it went good or bad? Let me know. And be honest, guys. Be honest. Good or bad? Good. Nice. One good. Really good. Bad. I'm sorry for you, Fiona. We're going to look into that. Good. Yes, good. All right. So 10 people, good, and 1, it's bad. Okay. So we're going to have a call afterwards, Fiona. Yes, all 4 stop loss orders. I'm sorry for you, Henry, as well. We can have a 3 good and 1 loss. Okay, so Fiona and Henry, we're going to take a call together. Nice, guys, but I love that. I love to see that. And today we're going to go over the market again, and let's see if we can have some nice setups. I know that I have a setup that I would really like to have. We have already been speaking about that setup in the Telegram group, but it's a really nice setup where we at least can have a nice value where we can make some profits. So let me share my screen, guys. Also, guys, I want to share a video today, but I'm going to share it in the end of this call, guys, because I mean, it's super nice that people can join this session and people want, hey, please type in Benjamin when you're going into that trade, and please put your stop loss, Benjamin. Please put your take profit. But to make me proud, I mean, the best thing there can happen for me is that you learn this yourself, so you're not like, what is the English word for that? So you're getting independent, right? So you don't have to rely on me, guys, because some days maybe I get sick, maybe one day I'm not here. So please learn this, guys. Please learn this and study this very well, guys. All right, so you can get independent. So if we're looking at gold, guys, we had this crazy buy opportunity Monday when the markets opened. So right now we are in a, like, if we're looking at the bigger perspective, we are in a downtrend where we are doing lower highs always and lower lows always. And right now we have been down here and setting a low, which means now we have to do maybe a higher low here. Maybe here will the higher low be. So this is the area that we are looking for to go to within the next couple of days, maybe weeks. But the thing is, if we go to the smaller perspective here, we can see that we have this trend going on right now. We have a point, a high here, we have a low here, we have a lower high here, we have a lower low here. And the nice buy opportunity that you really had, which would make, I'm so sad that I didn't got this one, because here we had the opening of the weekend, right? Let me show you. And as we're also always speaking about, guys, what is this? Let me know. What is this? Let me know in the chat. Independent? Isn't it independent? Independent, maybe. Independent. Yeah, I think it's independent. A gap, a CME gap. Yeah, you just said it to me. Yeah, it was independent. Exactly, Matthias. Yeah, CME gap, guys. Exactly. And you know, most of the time, guys, I can't say always, but most of the time we see these CME gaps getting prefilled, right? You can see here, we opened down here, and what happened? We prefilled the whole gap, basically, and now we went up to this area. So right now we are in this area where we both have this resistance here, and if we are pointing our 0 to our lowest point here, we're in our zone where we are probably gonna see a lot of sellers entering right now. The only reason why we could go higher up is because that we want to get up to this area in the long run and up to this area on the big perspective. But right now, on the smaller time frames, this could be potentially an area where the price is going to turn around. And let me just delete some of this. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Yes, sir. Nice. So since we went up to this area here, guys, you can see that the price already started to react. And we got a crazy volume spike. If you're using this for your trading when you're on your own, go to 5 minutes and see we got this reversal here. So this was the area actually on this candle here where you were able to do an entry on the markets. So I know that some of the people in the team have made profits from, I believe, 85, 87. I saw that Armin, you got one from 47.90 and took it down all the way to 72, which makes totally good sense, guys, because if we go to the 1 minute chart and looking at what is happening here, we have a high here and we have a low here, and then we get the retracement right here. Retracement means that we are going back and testing a price that we have seen before. So imagine we did 0, A, B, and sequence gets validated here when we break this point here, C. So let's check if this is right. 0, A, B, let me see, B here, there we go, and point C here. Let me mark it out. And we just finished this small little baby sequence, guys. And that's the reason why some people would have closed their trade down here. Of course, that doesn't necessarily means that we shouldn't go more down, because we still have all this resistance here, all these wicks, which tells us that, hey, this is a hard area to just break through. And down here, we have, first of all, we had this resistance area here, which now you can see works after we broke this area. Let me show you. Okay, this is also something which is really important, guys. You remember when we traded this area last week, guys, where we had a lot of resistance going on here, and we had a lot of support down here, when we are breaking a resistance area, guys, let me show you this. This is really important that you know this. Every time we hit this area, we go down. Every time we hit the support, we go up. Every time we hit the resistance, we go down, up, down, up. And then at some point, we just broke this area, which means that now this resistance area can't be a resistance area anymore. But this can turn into a new support area, guys. So you can see what happened right after that we got up here. We tested the old resistance area, but now it has become like a support area, which work like a floor, and resistance is like a roof. I think it's roof. The word is, and you can see after a while that this is still working like a support area. Here we didn't totally accept the support area, but when we got back up here, let me show you, it worked again as a support area. Do you see? We tested it again here, and then we started to go up. So this is a really respected area, and right now I would call it a pivot level, because you can see most of the time when we are touching this area here, there, a lot of times, maybe also if we go more to the left here, there should be some more areas where we are testing it. Always look to the left. But it works now like a pivot level, and a pivot level is like an area that you have to be really aware of, because that's the area where the price often is making a reversal. And I know this is maybe more confused than more hard than what I have been explaining until now, but this is really important if you want to do your trading as perfection, right? So now you have learned all the basics, and you know how regression trend works, you know the Fibonacci, how that works, you know how you can see whenever a sequence gets finished. But now we need the small things to make it really like mwah. And one of the things is 100% pivot levels, guys, and also like candlestick patterns and confirmations when you're entering trades, guys. That's super important. Can you remind us how to set up this indicator, Algo Alpha Reversal? Yes, sir. And how we work with the indicator, guys, and I most of the time don't even use it myself, but I mean, it's super simple, because what I'm looking at in the markets when I take a trade is like reversal. It's volume spikes, it's called. And the volume spike is where that, let's say that you are thinking that the price will go down here. And one of the confirmations that you can use is, of course, that you have candlestick patterns, which can be like a bearish engulfing, like we have here. That's one like confirmation. The other thing is that we also have a volume spike, because you can see the price has been going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. And then you can see that sellers is actually taking over on this candlestick. That's why we're using this tool here. So it's not that you should just do buy here and buy here and buy here, but every time that we get close to the, to the overbought area like this, the price is too overbought, oversold, sorry guys. And when we get to overbought areas like this, and we see a volume spike, that's where we are able to get an edge in the markets, guys, always. And we should use that, because you know we have this tournament going on soon, guys, this B tournament, and I would really wish and do my absolute best and proudly hope that some of you in this community that we are building are able to run with the prices, guys. And it's really important that we are doing this in a good way, that we actually know what we are doing, because if you are just getting into the top 5, guys, you have to do this on a live session. You have to tell why you took a trade. So you can't just be that guy on a live session who have 500 indicators and don't even know what support and resistance is, just because that you went lucky on 2 trades. So it's really important, guys. I know for sure that one of the people in this community and on this call right now would 100% be in the top 5. I'm sure. And that sounds crazy, but I know the strategy, guys. And I've seen how you guys have been trading the last couple of days. You're profitable, most of you. The only things that we need is that we that we have risk management, and we track all our trades, guys. That's the only two things we need. And then you're profitable in the markets, guys, because you know whenever there is an edge in the market. And when you have that edge, guys, you're profitable. That's how simple it is. So let's make sure that we are tracking everything, and let's look at this tournament, guys, because it's really, really interesting for me, and I can't wait for this tournament to see that people is actually smashing it. There is, of course, some rules, so we know that people is not just like a lucky guy who just took one trade and then turned their whole account into profits. There are some rules that we have to be really aware of, that if you are doing journal, guys, I hope that you are doing good journal. Please make sure that you put in all the rules on this journal, guys. That means if I have this one, daily loss limit 10%, you should do this. Rules. Put them in so you know what you're doing. Oh, sorry for that. Daily loss. Oh. You should put all the details in here. And guys, I'm telling you this. I know that it just sounds like, it's nice that we can win some prizes. Guys, if you're able to win a tournament like this, I can tell you the prize this itself, that you get $2,000 or $5,000, that doesn't, you don't even care, guys. But the price that you are able to show in front of a whole company, a whole community, that you are able to win this tournament, guys, that's much more worth than 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, guys. So make sure that you are taking this seriously. This is a chance for you to actually show that you are a good student and you have learned through this platform, guys. And I can tell you that if you win this with the right risk management and consistency rule and stuff, it will be taken really seriously, guys, and a lot of people will see that. So put in the rules here, guys, but one of the most important rules is 100% that we have a daily loss limit. It's like the same on a prop firm when we're running that, right? We have these daily loss limits. We have these consistency rules most of the time. That means that we can only take one trade, but the one trade, it can't gain the account more than 30% of your total profit. So the other thing is that if you when you're doing the qualification, you also have to execute a minimum of 10 trades, guys, in the competition. Maintain an active trading record throughout the competition period. That means all the trades that you're taking cannot be taken from MetaTrader, guys. They should be taken from directly from Magic Terminal. What do we else have? Comply with all rules and risk. Let me see here. Max risk per trade, guys. This is also really important. Please do less than 1% if you're not able to actually see if you can at least risk 1%. Give me one moment, guys. I have a dog which is like sick like me, so I just have to tell my girlfriend that she wants out. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Right, nice. So we can only risk 1% of our total account balance, guys. That means, is it 5K account we should run on? No, 10K maybe? Yeah, 10K. And we can only risk 1% of the 10K, guys. So please make sure that you are calculating everything wisely, because otherwise you'll get disqualified from the tournament, guys, if you do the opposite. Total simulated exposure must be not exceed 6. No highly correlated position representing the same exposure. Okay, and we can't stack the same direction, guys. So let's say that we have a nice setup on gold right now, and we are already now in this trade here. We can't hold this trade like this and then open a new position here when we are still in this trade, guys. Also be aware of this. So we can't stack, guys, our positions when we're doing this. And also, guys, yeah, I have an eye on the gold as well. So that should be a setup. But I'm just gonna explain the rules while we're waiting right now. But we could have a nice setup soon. What I'm waiting for is right now that I hope that this is our height, our top here. I hope that we can have a deeper retracement than what we have right now. We are up and testing the 0.5 zone right now, which is a okay area, but I wouldn't enter here. I want the price to go up to 0.786, maybe 0.882, because then we will see definitely some rejection. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. Also, if you're a little bit risky or you want to do swing trading, of course, I wouldn't be mad if anyone took a trade like this. As long as you have your 1-to-1 risk reward at least, or 1-to-2, and then it's nice. The next rule that we have to be aware of is like maximum drawdown 25%. I don't hope that any of you are using 25%, guys. Shouldn't be able to happen. No single trade. And yes, that's actually the things that we should be aware of. Of course, you're not able to run any presets. You're not able to run rain over on your Sage Master when we have this league. So if you are participating in this league, please make sure on your new demo account that you don't connect it to one of the providers, and only one account per participant. But guys, this should be our goal. I promise you, this should be our goal to actually end up in at least top 15, guys. Some of us. It's really, really important. Yes, all forex pairs we're able to trade, and also indices like gold, of course, and silver. Yeah, what can we trade? All forex pairs and indices as gold and silver. But we are not allowed to trade in gold. There are we. Yes, I'm currently trading with a 0.5 risk. That's perfect, Henry. Are you competing as well? It's not allowed for professionals. But seriously, I'm gonna ask for that because I really want to attend, but I don't know if we're allowed. But I will ask for that. But I mean, why shouldn't it get allowed? It's also like as I also mentioned in my story, time will either expose you or it will promote you. So educators should 100% be on that tournament and to just be an example of what can happen if you're actually able to do trading right. So yeah, see who can walk the walk. Exactly, Tommy. That's what I want. But let's see if we can push that through. I mean, that would be awesome. And of course, then I'm also gonna, if I'm not able to attend, guys, I of course want to help as much as I can, because it's also like I would get so proud if I could see that. I know that where do we have? Yeah, Beata, you took your first trade on your own, and that was super cool. I would love to see you end up in top 5 or top 10. That would be freaking amazing. I would be so proud. And you have felt this feeling before. How many in here doing network marketing as well? Can we check USD cat? I'm gonna do that in 1 second, Dominique. And I know how the chart is looking. 7, nice, 7, 7, 7. I love that you're still attending on these calls, guys. Don't be that person who thinks like, I have to do this and this. I can't do the same on the. I can't do the both on the same time. Guys, you have to be a product of the product, right? So I'm glad to see that there are some people. But then you also know the feeling when you are working with a person and this person starts to like grow. You know that feeling. Can you please try to describe that feeling in the chat? When you notice a person that you have started up, worked with, and this person starts to grow. Try to describe that that feeling, and then let me look at USD CAD. Yeah, we are on a low point. I totally see you, Dominic. I have been looking at this chart the whole morning, actually. So I see you, I get you. This is the sequence finish. The only thing is that we have 0, a. No, it actually looks nice. But let me see the best feeling ever. Proud, freaking proud. It's like it's so hard to describe. It's so hard to describe. And there's one video that I want to show you. And yes, I have all the charts in my head, guys. I know how the chart is looking. know where gold is. I know where USD CAD is. I know where JVP, JPI is. I'm also looking to enter JVP, JPI, but I want to see how the price reacts here. I haven't entered this one, but this is the area that we could look for it. So I have all the the charts in my head, guys, and I'm always able to look into it. And I also have alerts in TradingView, which means that I will have an alert on my telephone if something is happening, okay? But there's one video that I want to show you, and Krista, you have seen this video before. It's like seeing your kids win. That's a nice description. Damn. And I have this video, guys, that I want to just share because it's, yeah, it gives me goosebumps, and I hope it will do the same for you guys. Krista, you have seen it.
Thank you very much. That was great. There's a friend of mine who came a long way to be here, and she wrote a great song, and I just like her to sing it. I think it's pretty fucking good. How are you? You made it. Yeah, so good to see you. Everything all right? The trip is fine? Yeah. Bill's all right? Didn't bother you at all? Okay. So listen, we're gonna sing that song, all right? I did an arrangement, it was kind of not so great, but maybe you can just stick with it. Yeah, you go. Here we go.
Just don't fuck around.
All you gotta do is trust me. That's all you gotta do. I'm gonna sing it either way, so. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never beat the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shadow, in the shadow.
guys, this is what is happening when you're doing things on your own. You just have to believe yourself, guys. You just have to believe yourself. Goosebumps. I get the same. Do you remember it, Krista? It's 3 years ago or something where Fraser did this to us. That was crazy. Yeah. So just believe in yourself, guys. It's not really that hard. And also when you're doing trading, don't get scared to do any mistakes, guys. It's like mistakes is a part of the success, guys. So, but while we just watch that video, guys, we are getting closer to what we want to enter. So let's see if there is there should probably come a nice volume spike soon, and that's the volume spike that we are going to enter on. So let's see if we can have that short position on gold, and let's see if it's the right area. The only thing which is holding us back is basically that on the bigger perspective, we're still in the uptrend where we wound up in this area here, but on the smaller time frames, it really looks like that we can have a reversal area here. So let's see if we can have like a volume spike and enter on that. Should happen soon. Should happen soon. And we could do something like, just to give you an example, maybe the volume spike will put down the price to this area here. We will run something like, will probably be something like this, guys. But let's see how the price reacts. And then we want, of course, to take it down to at least 47, around 4750 would be nice to get down to that area. Because there's one thing that we also have to look into, guys, is that we have a gap here. Let me show you. We have this gap right here, guys, that we haven't refilled overall. And this is a gap that we really would like to go down, see that we got it prefilled. But let's see if we can have something like this. Don't enter now, guys. We want to have that volume spike. Yes, we have to learn. I have lost 2K over the last 2 weeks, do mistakes. Yes, do that, and of course learn from it. It's the most important thing, so you don't keep doing the same mistakes. I have lost 500 in one transaction as I didn't put stop loss. Never again. Exactly. Now you know you're never gonna do it again. Even though that you have heard people like me speaking about always put your stop loss, sometimes we need to learn things on our own, guys, and that's okay. That's okay. So let's see, can we have a nice volume spike sooner or later or now? Also, I love, Dominic, that you found this setup. Frick, that's a nice setup on the USD CAD. Is it the same as me that you see, that we have a finished sequence? Oops, sorry. And we are down in this area here. Is it the same thing that you're seeing? Or would you go, let me know, would you buy or sell? Is it the same? Let me know. You learn from mistakes, not wins. Exactly, Sebastian. I would like to sell. All right, interesting. I would say be really careful because this works as a support line. So this means this is the resistance lines that we have right here, and this work as a support line, which means that this sequence that we have here, not this one here, 0, A, B, C, just got finished down here. So I believe that there should come a reaction down here in this area here, where we could be able to see that the price reacts and begin to go up. We also had this nice setup the other day. I saw a lot of you were making really insane profits on this trade that we did on the last live stream, guys. Let me see, gold 4787. That's perfect. Yeah, we did this trade together, guys, and just got to our final target and then started to go up again. So that was a super nice trade, guys. And we're gonna make sure that we're finding more of these. Unfortunately, I closed it myself before that we went to our final target, just because that I haven't seen that we had these news, guys, and news can get really not that nice. But let's see, do we have any like high impact news today? A little bit PPI. Be careful if you're trading gold at 230 and USD pairs at all. No. GDP for JBP will also bring some value, no volume into the markets. Probably, yeah, not that much. And we have Australian dollar. What do we else have? This is actually a really nice week to trade, guys. This is a really nice week to trade because we don't have these crazy news events. So guys, this should be the week where we are making like crazy amounts. Okay, we got some volume spike maybe. Let's check. This should be something that we were able to enter on. But let's wait. Nothing big yet. This was the volume spike. We only have one volume spike here, guys. This could, but it's also potentially able to go up to our 0786. Let me see, have I done this correctly? Just to make sure. This could be a potentially sell order, but let's see. Guys, we could run this. Let me see, the 15 minutes is looking really nice. It's closing in 2 minutes. That looks crazy good. The 1 hour is closing in 17 minutes and it looks okay. Not the best actually, but we have this candlestick which tells us that the price could maybe push to the downside. But then we have this one right after, which is not the best one. So should we enter this? If we are entering this, guys, really know that this will be tap just below 0786. Just know that this will be like, of course I see the value and we can have a nice risk reward, but I will do low risk on this trade, guys. I would do probably the half of what I'm doing normally. So you can do the same or choose whatever you want, but I'm only gonna enter with half than what I'm normally doing. All right. So I'm gonna put in 0.15. And let me just check here. This could be a nice setup. This could be the right setup here, guys. Hope that you have entered. Hope that you have entered. Let's see if we can have some value on this setup, guys. And do half, guys, please, because I see the value, but there is also some things, this like crazy hard pushing bullish regression trend is telling something different than what we are going into. I love that we have a strong resistance right here. That's also one of the reasons why I want to take this trade. So, and then we want to get down to this area. You see all this liquidity here. We want to take our money out whenever that we are hitting these wicks, guys, okay? This should be the final area to look for, like closing our back. But on the run down, let me check if there's something that we have to be aware of. Let me just delete this. See, there's this one, guys. Here we have to be aware this should be our first target at least. And the reason why is because that, as you can see, this has worked as a resistance area before. And when we broke through this resistance area, now it works like a support area. So this will be the first support that we're probably gonna meet, guys. I wouldn't say this one is the worst, no. But if we break this area, guys, the next potential area would be, then we have to be aware of this if we can break this low, guys. If we break this low, I will hold it definitely for down to this area here, 4750. So this will be our targets. And this. Now you know. Now you know. Maybe we can take it down to this area. Let's see. Now you know. But please do low risk, guys, because it's like, it's a little bit, it's all right. It's all right. Not the best. There's volume, value in it, so. We can see here that the Dixie also just finished the sequence, which is really, really nice. Now we just need to see some like support. Get some support here, which is good. This is a heavy level. But let's see if the Dixie can push a bit, guys. That would be super awesome. But this will be the setup for the day, guys. No, not for the day, but for the session. I don't see like any bigger value than this right now. And hopefully we are able to get this one. Hopefully. Let's see. So do you have any questions for the setup, guys? I'm a bit lost. It's now for buy or sell. Sell, exactly. Let the games begin. And guys, told you to small risk, okay? Because this is not the best setup. This is not the best setup, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me just check something, guys. Let me remove all this. And let me remove this one. If we draw a fib from here to here, we're at the 0705. That's something that I don't like neither. Let's see if we can have this one. Let's see. Dixie starts to push. That's super, super nice. If we just can have some nice heavy push. And we didn't have any CPI at 230. There's still like hours before that we get to the news event. That's perfect. Dixie's still going down a bit. Let's see something. It's this area. Let's see if there's something that we are overseeing. We have the resistance. 1, 2, 3. This is the area that we want to see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a lot of resistance actually on the daily. Wow, all these lines. It can be okay, guys. I hope that we are able to. There's some things that I don't like. I like that we have a okay wick on the 4 hour that is closing in a couple of minutes. On the 1 hour, I like that we see there's value on it, but not that big value, guys. But we can definitely go after a 1 to 4 here. So let's do that. And in the beginning, guys, let's go after the first target. 1 to 1. 1 to 1, yeah. Hopefully we'll have this one. Bitcoin and XAUs moving similar. What the fuck? Most of the time, yeah, you're right. You're right. Most of the time. Can you tell the entry? I can see this on the mobile phone. Screen so small. Yvonne is sitting on a Nokia. That's okay. Let me tell you the entry. The entry will be, where did I get entry? I got entry at 4784. So right here, around this area. Yeah, around this area here. Nah, a little bit up here. And of course, guys, when we are getting to the 1 to 1 area, we are also looking to, should we consider to do a break even? Should we close some partials? We're gonna figure that out when we see how it reacts on these lines here, okay? But this should be the first area, guys. This should be the first. Maybe we'll see a little reaction here, but hopefully this is our reversal. Because if we're looking at the 1 hour, guys, this is a crazy candle here. This crazy wick up here. Hopefully we'll be right. Hopefully we'll be right. maybe a small reaction here, but don't stress, don't stress. Let the games begin, blah, blah, blah. Any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Bitcoin and XEU. Yeah, let's look at Bitcoin, guys. Crypto is really, it's doing good these days, guys. It's doing really good. And that's because that we haven't seen the escalation in the war yet. Not yet. I don't know if the war will continue, but with that orange man, I don't know. We have this huge consolidation, guys. Please make sure that something that you should know is if the war is breaking out, guys, this consolidation will do a breakout. And if the war is going crazy, the consolidation will probably send crypto to 0.786. So be aware of that, guys. And the same with stocks. If the war is going to break out, stocks is going to crash again. Should happen up in this area, guys, actually. So we should be really aware what is happening here, or is the war actually starting to get down a bit? I don't know. But the only thing is that this doesn't show that the war is over. This looks like that we have to go further down. So please be careful, especially in the area that we are right now with your altcoins and stuff. Let's see how gold is reacting. Yeah, of course we're gonna have a reaction here. Hopefully it's not gonna be a bad reaction. I don't like this area, guys. I don't like this area. I don't really like this area, guys. This is the trend right now, guys. And what we're looking for right now is that we can have a trend break, which is like, it's not super nice. I don't like this, guys. Yeah, okay, guys, I'm gonna close this trade in a small minus. I know this sounds like crazy, but I want to have like a better price if I have to take the short. I don't like this reaction. You can do whatever you want, but I close it in a small minus. And I know it sounds like what the fuck, but let's I don't like this reaction, guys. We should at least maybe see 0.786 before I want to enter this. You can hold it, do whatever you do, but I don't like this. I don't like this. And I have closed my trade in $20 minus. That's how it is sometimes, but I don't like the movement here. And this is not the right entry. The right entry would have been in this area, right? The next right entry will be in this area here. And I want for sure not to do a sell in an area where we are waiting to see if we are completing this breakout. So I'm gonna close the trade. I'm so sorry. Maybe I have 0.33 plus. God for you, where you got stop loss. No, I had it at 9.5 or something. Yeah, 9.5 here. But I don't want to do a sell here, guys. I want to do a sell up here or a sell up here, guys. Do it make sense, guys? So hopefully we'll see the price go up here like in a couple of minutes, guys, and we will do the sell again. But right now here in this area, I don't even know why I didn't look for this area, guys. Don't even know. But this should have been the right entry if we should do something. So I want this to be the entry. And maybe we can run a stop loss, which is a little bit bigger. Okay? I hope it makes sense, guys, but this is much more like value for me. We can even just to this area here have a 1 to almost 2, guys. So close your trade or hold on your own like responsibility. Totally. It's always your own responsibility, but I'm gonna close this trade, guys. I don't want to trade against like the trend right now. No. I don't want to trade against the trend. I don't like the movement here. We're gonna have this one, I'm sure, guys. Everything on the trading market looks so nice, guys, and everything has been working like we want it to work. You can see the USD cat should also have a reaction down here. Maybe we will go for this buy, guys, because it seems like the Dixie is going up. So we will look for this buy, guys. But let's see. Let's see if we can have this buy as well. So we have gold that I want to sell, but I don't want to sell it right now because I'm scared that the trend will continue here, going up to this area. And we have a USD cat that I want to sell, and maybe a JBP, JBI that we can do a sell on, but I don't know yet. We have to see more clarity on the JBI and the Dixie. But I know that we will have this trade for sure, guys. So please don't be like, we didn't get a trade today. We'll have this trade for sure, guys. And I'm gonna share whenever I'm entering this trade. But this is not the right entry for me. This is not the right entry for me. Sad, but true. What about AUDJBI? It's also a nice trade, guys. But we have Australian dollar news this week. But we are in a totally like overbought area, guys, where we have to be like looking for sells. This can be a really nice setup. So right now we have to look and be careful with gold pushing further up. I don't know yet. Maybe it will break under. I don't know, but I hope that we can get up to the 0786. Otherwise, we haven't lost anything. And we have a setup for USD CAD and maybe JBP, JPI if it pushes a little bit further up. So this is my day, and this is what I want to do today. See if the price is breaking below. Maybe it will. Let's see. But let's be aware, guys, and let's make sure that we take the right decisions, even when the greatest trade movement perspective. Sell limit. No, I don't do sell limits. I don't do limit orders. A sell around 90.93 would be nice. Exactly, Tommy. Plus. At least you have made plus, guys. And then BTC. And guys, remember, I'm just trying to do everything perfect. Like, of course, I wouldn't be mad at anyone if they took a trade here and didn't close it, because there is value, but I want to make sure that we get the best of the best. I give up writing with no autocorrect. Marco, I've missed you. So guys, I will share in the Telegram group whenever there is a setup that I would like to enter on, but this is not the right timing for me, guys. But I hope that you enjoyed the session, and I can't wait to see a lot of you also tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow because I have to be on the airplane like early in the morning, guys. Maybe I can do a Nokia live stream or something. That would be nice. Where can I find the Telegram group? Thank you, Krista. So guys, let's make sure that we are active in the group today, because there should be some crazy setups, guys, and I'm waiting for them. So have a really nice day, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday, and let's crush the week, okay? See you on the top, guys. Bye.